Today we're going to talk about paranoia and delusions. These psychiatric complications of dementia are common in the middle stages of the disease, and anywhere between 25 and 40% of your demented residents may manifest these symptoms. These symptoms often have small kernels of truth embedded in all these false beliefs, and oftentimes they are very distressing to both the caregiver and to the family member. First, we're going to talk about ways to recognize these symptoms, and then we're going to talk about the best ways to manage them.
Delusions are false beliefs or unfounded ideas that result from the resident's dementia. The belief does not develop from factual information. It has no basis at all. It is not rational. Yet the resident believes it to be true. Common delusions include thinking that people are stealing from them, that they are in jail, that people are abusing them, that family has abandoned them, they need to go home and care for their babies, and that their spouse is unfaithful. These delusions can lead to paranoia or excessive suspiciousness. A paranoid delusion means a persistent suspicion that something bad is about to happen. The patient may think someone is always out to get them or stealing their belongings. Remember, brain malfunction is at the root of these beliefs, not past events. Delusions and paranoia result from general damage to the brain. For delusional or paranoid behavior to occur, the brain must have sustained damage in several regions, not just a single region or single area. That is why behavior occurs mid-stage. Extensive and widespread damage of the brain happens over a period of time with Alzheimer's. When dealing with these symptoms, it is important to remember that arguing does not help. Neither does persuasion. And agreeing or disagreeing can make matters even worse. What will work is redirection and distraction. The patient should be redirected so that the focus shifts away from the troubling area. He or she should be led to focus attention on something that isn't upsetting, like a snack, song, or favorite television show. Acknowledge the distress and show compassion. Say something like,
"We're going to get you a snack, and we're going to get you a cookie. You love cookies, and we're going to get you something to drink."
Guide them to think of something pleasant. Remember, these beliefs are false. Do not be alarmed. Not all delusions are stressful, but delusional behavior of any kind should not be ignored. Delusions and paranoia need to be documented and reported to medical staff. Evaluations and treatment may be necessary and may include antipsychotic medication to reduce stress or in cases where threats to other residents, staff, or visitors may be dangerous. Sedation, confusion, irritability, and falls are common side effects of antipsychotic medications.
Whoa! Whoa! Ugh, these doctors and their handwriting. Sheesh. Uh-huh. 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 Yep, he wrote down one word and you suppose you're only going to get one thing. Me. I'm medication. And I don't fly solo. What you might not be aware of is that Bumpy, Snoozy, Grumpy, and Dopey come along with me everywhere. We're the Cation Brothers. People always ask just for me, but my brothers follow me everywhere. Some people have sidekicks. I have side effects. The point is, we're a package deal. So make sure that when you ask for me, you're prepared to handle my 4 brothers as well.
Sometimes staff may actually believe accusations or false ideas. Careful education and understanding are required, in addition to a calm, reassuring attitude. Assure the family the situation can be improved. No one is going crazy. Everyone is safe. Everything is under control.
It's time once again to play Your Patient is in Jeopardy! Our contestants today are Smart Steve and Clueless Clara. Smart Steve, as the returning champion, you get to pick the first category.
I'll take Delusions for 200.
Double Jeopardy. By choosing Delusions, you also receive Paranoia. The most common delusions of mid-stage dementia. Smart Steve.
What are theft, infidelity, life circumstances, abuse, abandonment, and persecution?
That is correct. You may select another category.
I'll take Delusions for 800.
Delusions again. A resident becomes distressed because he thinks he's being held in jail. Clueless Clara.
Tell him he's out of his mind. He should be happy to be in our facility instead of a jail cell.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is incorrect, and it just cost you $800. Smart Steve, you get a chance to steal.
Acknowledge the resident's distress and show compassion. Direct the resident's attention to something else, like a game or television show.
Correct. Smart Steve, you win again with $1,000. Better luck next time, Clueless Clara. You walk away with a disappointing negative $800.
Shoot.
Clara is clueless. Mr. Anderson has Alzheimer's disease, and sometimes he believes that his family has deserted him.
You are really annoying me. What's wrong with you?
My family has deserted me. They left me here to die. They're never coming back.
What are you talking about? Your son was just here yesterday.
He left me here, and he's never coming back.
Well, if he is, he is, and if he isn't, he isn't. No point in worrying about it now.
What did Clara do wrong? She argued with Mr. Anderson. She ignored Mr. Anderson. Steve is smart.
Is everything all right, Mr. Anderson?
My family left me here. They're never coming back.
I can assure you your family cares very much about you.
No, they've forgotten all about me.
Bonanza's coming on. I know you never miss an episode. Come on, let's watch it.
Okay.
What did Steve do right? He acknowledged Mr. Anderson's distress. He was compassionate. He distracted Mr. Anderson with a television show.
I want a cape so I can fly. I want a cape too.
You can't even walk, much less fly.
You must be in a hurry, Mr. Henderson. Are you hungry?
He's not hungry. He's nuts. You probably want some black tights, too, and a phone booth.
No, Claire, they're just excited. Today's roast beef and potatoes.
Well, then let's race. I always win. Woo!
The residents aren't the only ones in this place that are delusional.
What did Clara do wrong? Clueless Clara disagreed and did not try to redirect the residents' focus. What did Steve do right? Smart Steve was sensitive and tried to redirect the residents' focus on lunch and where they were going. Remember, when a resident is delusional, pleasant redirection is best.
Hi, and welcome to I'm on a Game Show with Celebrities and Squares, where the celebrities answer questions whether they're right or wrong. I'm your host, Burt Bacharach. Let's meet today's contestants. We have Karen from Alaska, and we have our returning champion, Arthur, from Michigan. Let's get this game show started, shall we? Okay, Karen, here's the first question. Miss Craig is an 82-year-old woman with Alzheimer's disease. She accuses you of stealing her money and her underwear. She tells her daughter that you're mistreating her. What causes this behavior?
I think I'll go with Whoopi for this one, Bert.
Well, Karen, she is obviously stubborn and mean. I just don't think she likes living in the facility.
I don't agree, Whoopster. It has to be a basic mistrust of people. They don't trust nobody.
Hello? Brain damage. She lost her underwear and she blames you. And she accuses you of stealing her money? She obviously has brain damage.
None of you are right. She's just being spiteful. She's mad about being in the facility, and it seems she's trying to get revenge by making these accusations.
Alrighty then. Sometimes I really wonder. Okay, Arthur, this next question's for you. Mr. Gay is a 78-year-old gentleman with vascular dementia. He confides in you that his wife is having an affair and she has put him in this jail so that she can see the man next door. Now, Mr. Gay does not talk about this problem except in privacy because he's embarrassed by his wife's behavior. What's the best explanation of Mr. Gay's behavior?
Let's see. She's having an affair. He's in jail. Let's go with Whoopi on this one.
Honey, do you hear those alarms going off? Evidently, she's having an affair.
His wife's had affairs in the past, and he still suspects her.
You have it wrong, Drooly. Mr. Gay is the one that had the affair and obviously is making poor Mrs. Gay the scapegoat. Richard did the same thing to me.
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Brain damage from vascular dementia has caused him to have these false ideas.
So, he had an affair, huh? Okay, Karen, what do you think is the correct intervention for Mr. Gay?
That's a tough one, Bert. Let's see what Drew has to say.
Call up that man's pastor so he can pray over this sinful behavior.
Shoot, I say let the man consult with a divorce attorney and a detective just to get to the bottom of this.
Why not tell him that you understand how hard this worry is on him and then try to distract him by drawing his attention to other things?
Time to call the Medi brothers. You have to get the doctor to give him medication. You can't have someone going on like that at an assisted living facility.
Okay, moving right along, Arthur. Miss Reed is a 78-year-old retired nurse who suffers from Alzheimer's disease. Her daughter comes to you with the allegation from Miss Reed that she's been badly abused because the staff has been cursing her and pushing her around. How should you react to Miss Reed's daughter?
Whoa, those are serious allegations. Well, let's go with Whoopi again on this one.
Honey, let me tell you, maybe you should ask for more details. That way you'll be sure that something didn't actually happen.
Whatever. Get on to her, man. You can't let her get away with making these false allegations.
Well, it seems to me you chastise the daughter for making false accusations, not Miss Reed.
Hey, hey, hey! I have the solution. Tell her family to take her home. You don't have to put up with those lies and accusations.
That's right. Get her out of here. Okay, Karen, are you ready for the final question of the game? The staff looks into Miss Reed's accusations and discovers that she thinks the people on the TV set are real. And they are yelling at her. there's no real evidence of verbal or physical abuse, what should you do?
People yelling at her, physical abuse. Let's go with Whoopi on this one.
Honey, there you go. She obviously has no clue. Get her family and get her out of there. She is too big of a risk to that facility, and you know I'm right.
Why not bring the whole family in and get on to them for making such a big fuss?
Medication! Get some that will suppress those symptoms.
Maybe not good choices. Reassure the family that you know she didn't try to offend anyone. Try and redirect Miss Reed when she begins to talk about her life of abuse and neglect.
All right, that's our game for today. Our contestants did well. Congratulations to them. As always, our celebrities do well. Come see us again next time on I'm on a Game Show with Celebrities and Squares, where the celebrities answer questions whether they're right or wrong. Bye-bye.